We all know how little kids put literally everything in their mouths, including crayons, toys, and even Play-Doh. So today I'm here to tell you how you can make your own Play-Doh at home that's much safer for kids if it does end up in their mouths. Today I'll be going over how I originally learned how to make Play-Doh at home, how to make two different types of Play-Doh, and the benefits of making your own. So for my first point, I originally learned how to make Play-Doh from my mom because she worked at a daycare with lots of little kids, and they would always make their own because they figured then they knew what was going into it. So if little kids put it in their mouths, they knew they weren't going to be harmed. And we also made it for kids at my church because my mom and dad were Sunday school teachers. Next, I'll teach you how to make two different kinds. There's actually two that I know of, which is peanut butter and one with Kool-Aid. So for the first one, the materials you'll need is 2 cups of powdered milk, 2 cups of powdered sugar, 1 3/4 cup of honey, 1 3/4 cups of peanut butter, a medium-sized bowl, spoons for mixing, and your hands. And the first step you'll want to do is combine the powdered milk and the powdered sugar. And then once you do that, you'll go ahead and mix the honey in and then add the peanut butter. And you can use a large spoon to mix it at first, but after a while it does get tough, so you'll want to go ahead and use your hands. And that recipe came from allrecipes.com. And then I also threw this one in here because I know some people are allergic to peanuts, so there's also an alternative, which is made from Kool-Aid, and honestly, it doesn't taste as good, but it still works. So the materials for that is 2.5 cups of flour, a 1/2 cup of salt, which is a lot of salt, but that's basically what's in regular Play-Doh is a ton of salt. 2 packs of Kool-Aid, which you can use whatever kind you want, it doesn't matter. 2 cups of boiling water, 3 tablespoons of oil, 4 teaspoons of cream of tartar, your hands, again, a medium-sized bowl, and another spoon. And that came from food.com. And for this one, you'll want to mix all your dry ingredients together first, and then once your water is boiling, you'll add your oil to that, which I don't completely understand, but you'll mix the oil into that, and then you'll add that to your dry mix, and then you will mix that with a spoon, and then once that gets too tough, then you'll go ahead and knead that with your hands once the color is developed like this one. For the benefits, it's a lot safer for kids because when you buy it at the store, you don't really know what's in it. And like I said before, kids put everything in their mouths. So it's just safer that way because both these are made with all food ingredients. So if they do get in their mouths, it's not going to harm them any, and it won't make them sick or anything. And it's all actually cheaper because a lot of the ingredients that's in it, you already have in your house. And if you don't, they're still really cheap to go buy at the store. It also creates bonding time with families and with students with their teachers and stuff. Like if you would make it in a kindergarten class or something, then they could get some hands-on time and spend time making it and feeling like accomplished by making something. And it also helps with stress if you make it because, I don't know, to me, like making things at home and stuff, it helps me kind of wind down and relax. And then, of course, using your hands and stuff, it helps you focus on something else than things around you. For the recap, I talked about how I originally learned how to make Play-Doh from my mother. I also told you how to make two different kinds, and I'm sure there's many other types out there that you can make, but those are just the two that I know of. And how it can benefit you because it's a lot safer for your children, and it's cheaper, and it helps you spend time with your family and stuff like that. So, yeah.